There's something moving around.
Something's
window,
fucking
buddy.
shit up. Fuck! So, this has been suggested. I forgot to vet this, but I am warned though. It does have body horror. It might be gross. Thankfully, we've ate before we even dealt with the previous video we did in this session, the Jurassic Park one, so I think we'll be okay. If we ended up like if we end up like feeling uneasy or we start to get sick, we're gonna immediately stop. And I'll probably title this this watch session ends if we get sick.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
This one's called Greylock. We're only gonna do a few because we ended up taking up like an hour trying to go through a few Jurassic Park movies. So it's gonna be a part 2 if it's interesting. So first is back online.
What's back online?
Emergency shutdown protocols disengaged. System was offline for time code error 106. Contact technician for assistance. Welcome to Simuldyne USA Enhanced Access Operations. Please enter your clearance credentials. Error. These credentials are not recognized. Clearance credential requirement overridden. Administrator privileges granted. Welcome back, unknown user ID. What would you like to do? Accessing archival storage form, GBS.
Damn, that's a lot of text. I'm probably have to slow the video down to see.
One of the words was fatal error.
Data extraction. Complete.
Yeah, I saw that as well. Maybe it is that.
Data extraction. 80% complete.
I feel like we're supposed to be making sure that those goddamn animatronics don't wander around and try to kill me.
They get a little funky at night.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky.
Tape 2 in the mountain, or to the mountain. The thumbnail I'm questioning and hoping to God it ain't fucking graphic.
If it is, just place smiley faces where the gore happens.
Mark my words, there is no good that can come from the pursuit of darkness.
Or cookies.
Let me read to you, dear believer, the words
Cookies?
of Charles Spurgeon, who discussed
Cookies.
in a sermon all the way back in 1864. He said, quote, our adversary, the devil,
Is this InfoWars?
goes about like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour.
No, it's some kind
We
of
are taught by
Jesus
our Lord
radio.
Jesus to pray. Do not
Yeah,
be deceived.
religious radio.
Oh yeah.
From the
Oh
evil
yeah.
one. What we are taught to seek or shun in
Something's
prayer,
on fire.
we should equally pursue
Oh, that's
or
a
avoid in
street
action.
light.
Oh, it's a light. It's a light.
Very warily, therefore, should we endeavor to avoid temptation, seeking to walk in the path of obedience, so that we may never be guilty of tempting the devil to tempt us. We are not
Tempting.
to enter the thicket in search of the lion. We may pay dear.
Anyways, Trump 2024.
Yeah. Who willingly listens to all that just on a casual night drive, specifically?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like early morning hours, because, yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense why I'd be on the air. You know? Early morning
Just
show.
a kind of creepy lady screaming at the camera. This is the kind of vibe this gives me.
Yeah.
This guy gonna encounter a ghosty ghost.
Oh shit, blood.
Blood.
That can't
right
be
off the
good.
bat. Animal corpses?
I wonder if we're dealing with a cult.
Then it'll be similar to, I believe, another series that I want to bring up, White Stag Education, I believe. Similar vibes to that as well.
Okay.
Ooh. He came all the way out here to study something.
Investigating something.
Oh. That blood trailed all the way to that tree.
Too bad this thing doesn't have subs. That don't look suspicious.
Something's poking out.
Yeah.
When we will come face to face with the devil himself, whether we intended to or not, dear believer. We are
Please tell
drawn
me
to him
something's
by
gonna
our
cut the
own
car off.
hearts.
That'd be great.
In Matthew chapter 15,
A la
verse
Local 58,
19,
fastest route available.
it says, "For out of the
No, wait,
heart
that's not
Or
cut
so.
off. It was just told to turn off the car
murder, adultery, sexual
by a
immorality,
compromised
theft,
GPS.
false
Continue on unnamed road. Then, in 300 feet, turn off your headlights.
witness, slander. There is a shadow nested deep, deep within our hearts, within our minds, in a place most people don't even know exists within themselves. The devil is gonna call
He
to
just
those
stopped and now he's
steps, dear
flashing his
believer.
brights.
And though you may tremble
Did he see
before
something?
the beast, you should
Is he
Oh, it
told?
kind of looks like the devil there, that bush on the right.
and
Looks like a
accept
human
what it
kind of
is
shape.
that he bestows upon you.
Oh.
Something was beating on his car.
He is running. Well, driving.
God, he's doing that on a back roads.
Being chased by some unseen force.
Your destination is behind you.
Rerouting.
Wouldn't that be a twist ending if he just like crashed into another car?
Be hard to pull off. Be costly for an indie series, but would be interesting.
You could just CGI or green screen a car quickly running into them.
That
Yeah.
cheap ass green screen of a fucking SUV.
He's like
Crashing
Shia
into a
LaBeouf
fucking
pulled out in
police
front of
car.
him and then
No, not like
fly him into
Birdemic.
Oh god, that'll be hilarious though.
You just have like Shia LaBeouf standing in the middle of the road going, "Do it!" And he just gets hit by the car.
It's Shia LaBeouf, but with like little Satan ears, little horns or whatever, little devil outfit. Do it!
Yeah.
Do it!
Okay, tape 3, orientation protocols.
I'm curious where this is going.
For wait, what?
Oh, what?
Hold on. Let's back that the fuck up. Okay, first off, we have a video cassette intended for Alexander Michael Marsh.
We'll remember
Okay.
Is he related
Subject
to
ID.
Stan Marsh?
that. AMM.
I'm trying to pause this because
Happen.
I believe we got a.
Oh, that's the anti-piracy thing the FBI
Oh.
did with cassette tapes and DVDs back in the day.
Well, I guess with the loading, it just had me flashing the previous screen for a moment. And that
Yeah,
threw me
it looked a
off.
little weird. That was a hidden
Da-da-da-da.
message.
For enhanced confidentiality, this video cassette has been modified so that it will not operate as intended on consumer-grade video cassette recorders. Must be played on specialized military-sanctioned hardware. Well, ain't that
Oh.
suspicious?
So whoever's watching this watched it on a military-grade VHS player, clearly.
Yeah.
Greetings, and welcome to the preconditional protocols and
Oh.
orientation video system provided
This
by
is
Unit
sophisticated
13
shit.
as part of the United States Army and Project Stargate.
Department of
created
the
in
Army,
partnership
not
with
just
City of
the
Honor
Army.
USA. On behalf of all of us
Oh,
here at Unit 13,
Semiodyne.
congratulations on your selection as one of our testing candidates. You likely have a lot of questions, and this video is designed to answer them all.
Thank
First,
God.
let's go over some background information to provide you with the crucial context you'll need for a full understanding of what it
Yes,
is we're doing at
please.
Unit 13. We are sure you've heard plenty of
Who would
rumors
watch this
surrounding what it is
robotic
that we
sounding
do,
PSA?
but we are willing to bet that most everything
watching
you've
it.
heard is wrong.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing they
Highly
roboticize this so
confidential
that
part
way
of
nobody
Project
can be
Stargate,
pinned.
which you've already been
Yeah.
briefed on. Unit 13 studies a revolutionary and promising area of parapsychology, thought forms,
That's my
If you're
viewers when I'm
unfamiliar
screaming
with
on
what
stream.
thought forms are, that's okay. You're in the
Backseat
majority.
gaming shit.
So, what are
Shut
thought
up! I'm
forms?
trying my best.
Through the ages, occultists and spiritualists, Tibetan monks to theosophists, have exercised the creation of
Wait.
what is sometimes referred to as a tulpa, otherwise known
Oh
as a thought
god.
form. A thought form is the manifestation of a person's will, emotion, or other
Yeah,
deeply
commonly used
psychologically
for
energized
mentally
state
ill
into a
bronies, if
semi-physical
memory
form,
serves.
existing as not only an
Tulpa.
extension of the
Yeah.
person, but as its own independent and sentient entity. Thought forms are also
Also,
able
is
to be
that-
witnessed and experienced by third parties, and are not limited solely to the person who developed them. Thought forms have been formed to serve as familiars, companions, or even friends
Thought
to those who
forms.
conjure them. According to key literature, thought forms can be intentionally formed by a single person or multiple people, though they can be unintentionally formed
I think the
as
men who
well.
stare at ghosts touched
But they
upon
are
something
always
similar
manifested
because
through
it's
the
probably
deep will and
based on
focus of
some
a person
bullshit.
in a considerably heightened state
Probably
of
through
connectivity
Project
with their own
MK1.
consciousness. Traditional thought forms
Or
can vary
Project
widely
MK.
in their level of influence in the real world. While they usually take physical formations eventually, their earliest stages are more apparitional in nature, with brief manifestations, though most often remaining as an unseen essence, much like a phantom or a ghost. At this phase, thought forms and ghosts are very similar in a number of ways. Individuals can make contact with them through communication devices, such as a Ouija board or through EVP sessions, while the thought form may respond through moving objects, manipulating electronics, or even speaking words and short phrases. Due to their
Explains
striking
a lot of
similarities,
supernatural
a
goings
current
on.
theory established by Unit 13 suggests that what we know as ghosts may not be as common as we once believed. Rather than a deceased person's energy being left behind after death, it's possible, and indeed likely, that these paranormal entities are actually thought forms that are unintentionally created by those individuals that the deceased has left behind, who spend inordinate amounts of time in deeply emotional states, where their mental capacity is largely occupied
Okay,
by
so
a
they're
powerful focus
implying
on
that
the
like
departed
people create the
individual.
ghosts.
In other words, as these are the ideal conditions from which thought forms are born,
And that,
people
like,
may very well create their own
A
ghosts.
ghost is actually a tulpa.
However, as more time and energy is invested into the
Yeah, okay.
development of the thought form,
That
they begin to harness more influence on their environment, until eventually exhibiting a
Okay,
semi-permanent
can
physical
pause it real
appearance.
quick,
And,
Gonzo, because I
in
do have
due
something to
course,
say.
Okay.
So, back during the big race against the United States and the Soviet Union, the United States did participate in a secret project called MK Ultra.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Um,
of. I was trying to get the name right.
Some of the stuff in there was extraordinarily weird. Like, of course, weird stuff came out of it, like the Russian sleep project creepypasta and stuff like that. But there were areas where supposedly the United States was trying to discover psychic beings. And a lot of this Tulpa stuff could be an extension of that, where it's like post MK Ultra, like we actually did discover something. It's highly classified because if human beings realized that they had like the power to do this much damage, it would cause, chaos. But my theory is this is a secret government organization that was created post MK Ultra because they figured out about like tulpas and thought forms and stuff that can be created. And that was through the midst of trying to get people to move stuff with their mind and crap like that, which was actual stuff they were trying to do
Yeah,
during MK Ultra.
that's what I was very much suggesting. Something that was touched upon because of the movie The Men Who Stare at Goats. It
Yeah.
pretty much brought up similar stuff to that.
Like the idea, like basically, and I think that's what this like infograph is basically trying to say is there's no such thing as ghosts. The standing theory is that thought forms are being created through like a psychic link of sorts. Okay, we could keep playing. I just wanted to say that.
becoming as tangible as a living creature. This is where Unit 13's interest comes in. We've sought to answer a very important question. Can thought forms be created in a manner that would benefit American society and help keep American citizens safe?
I don't think you want to play
Manifestation.
with.
The practice of intentionally
This is one of those
creating
things
thought form
where-
by traditional methods would undoubtedly take years and years of developmental training.
Flying too
So,
close to the sun
Project
can be a
Stargate
problem.
has enlisted a world-renowned authority in thought forms, a man named
Project
Dr. Bernard
Stargate,
Hayes,
I'm
to
gonna guess,
oversee
is
a
probably an
number of the
example
operations
of how
related to Unit 13's
trying to
work.
turn thought
His
form into utility
participation
could
has
go
been
terribly
invaluable
wrong.
and has brought fruitful results to the project. Due to Unit 13 and Semiodyne USA's combined efforts, bringing together some of the most prestigious
probably like
minds in the
power they
world,
weren't ready to
specializing in the
comprehend.
sciences of the human consciousness with
I
cutting-edge
mean,
technology
you are going to
and
be dealing with
engineering
forces
methods.
that are
We've created a
beyond
groundbreaking,
the
proprietary
physical
invention.
and mortal realms.
Introducing
That's pretty
the
damn
Thought Form
dangerous if you're not
Manifester.
careful.
The Thought Form Manifester is able to create truly independent and self-sustaining thought form entities.
I mean, there's
from
all
the
kinds
minds
of
of
areas
select,
where this could
willing
go as well.
participants. Being that they come from
The
deepest
aliens. What if
recesses
there
of
are
the
no
human
aliens?
mind,
What if we
thought
like
forms can appear
manifested
in
them with
virtually
our
any
minds?
configuration.
Be
They
so
could
scared
look
out
like
of
That's
our
a good
minds
one.
that
an
we ended up
object, an
thinking,
animal,
oh,
or even something as abstract as the physical
Oh.
representation of an emotion. That being said, it's recommended to brace yourself before touring the thought form chambers, as thought forms can also take on appearances
Thought
that
form.
could be considered disturbing, like a creature one might see in a childhood nightmare. There's no reason to be afraid, however.
I just want to scream
All
at the
thought
spider.
forms are docile by
Giant
nature,
spider.
and while they may look
Spider
like
in
they
my
live
room
in
now.
panic, and though
Whoa.
they are
His
capable
booty.
of making
Jeez.
physical
What's with the
contact,
tape?
they pose no threat to humans. Once your session in the Thought Form Manifester is completed, your Thought Form will be securely transported directly into a containment chamber. Thought
how
forms
would
are
you
unable to
know?
pass through the barrier around their chambers and will not be capable of causing you any issues. There are some very
You know, a
rare
lot of
potential
this is
side
probably
effects that may
theory.
result from your session. These side
Think about
effects
this. Thought
include
forms
increased
aren't
tiredness,
tangible
loss of
until they're
balance,
physical.
dizziness, insomnia, vomiting, episodes of temporary amnesia, and mild hallucinations.
So I've already got a theory.
These
If a
side
thought
effects,
form
if
isn't
present,
fully
will clear up
manifested,
within
can
72
anything
hours
hold
of
it?
your session, and are simply signs of your brain
It's not
recalibrating to
actually
the real
there.
world. It is recommended you refrain from driving or operating heavy machinery for 72 hours after your session, even if you experience no side effects. None of these side effects should cause you any harm or overt stress, and former testing
That's a
candidates who
lot
have
of side
experienced
effects,
these side
dude.
effects reported that they were very
That's
mild
not too bad.
and merely a transient.
You're gonna tell me
illness.
insomnia or
Without that out of
vomiting
the
or
way,
mild
you're looking
hallucinations
forward to your
wouldn't cause
participation
stress?
with Unit 13,
They're just
and
mild.
Your time in the Thought Form Manifester has been scheduled. However, there are several required mind exercises as a part of this video system that must be completed prior to your scheduled date in order to prime your consciousness and ensure the highest quality results. Please enter the video cassette labeled TF2, Waking Your Subconscious. now.
TF2!
Yo, hop on TF2. I heard
I'm
they
gonna
fixed the
put my
bots at least.
Tulpa through his paces on fucking 2 for it.
Buy is my Tulpa.
I have nothing but made Tulpas for the past 48 hours.
Oh
My Tulpa's a
god.
head inside of a toilet.
God damn it. All right. Next one's a slightly longer one, an emergency broadcast, but it's titled Unexpected Visitors.
We're gonna get so much shit.
I'm sorry.
There's someone in the background. Wait,
Someone in
we're
the house.
outside,
I see him.
so we're outside looking in to someone seemingly minding their business.
Bro, window!
I saw, yeah. I was about to comment on his hair. It looks really clean cut.
That dude wasn't standing there, he just manifested.
Oh God.
So it's like schizophrenia, except you're manifesting it to be real.
Yeah,
probably
a very bad case of schizophrenia.
Oh
Okay.
my god, that's actual horror.
Think about this, going through the pain of loss, if you thought about a loved one hard enough, what if, quote unquote, ghosts? You made a thought form about a dead loved one,
I would imagine that's what ended up happening with my
and
mom.
now they're just in your house.
I wonder how they feel. Like, are they trying to get out and they're confused and scared too?
Well, I don't know. I don't think the thought form is actually that person. It's something else entirely.
Oh yeah, it's like a new entity, right?
Yeah.
Something that might have been formed in your subconscious, like without even knowing.
We have fictional things we can compare this to. A thought form's probably like a familiar.
There you go.
We'll explain it that way. Bro, I'm getting ready to like shit my pants. I feel like this guy's gonna be like staring in a window and then that thing's just gonna be like looking right at him.
There's probably going to be some fucked up shit. Or the emergency broadcast that was in the thumbnail is going to fucking pop up. Either or. We're gonna
So the fundamental claim is that the thought form can do you no harm.
Unless you willed it by accident with uncontrolled fear.
Yeah, like what if it was angry or something, yeah?
Camera
Why
set
did
down.
why did you set the camera down, dude? What are you doing? Oh? He removed the
going
window.
in.
It's really getting uneasy.
Something tells me the owner of the home won't mind.
Will they even know? Or is it one of those instances of what he don't know won't hurt him?
Or is it one of those instances of the owner of the home can't complain, if you know what I'm saying?
No witnesses? Some strange sounds.
I'm not implying that this guy's doing anything. He's documenting thought forms, I think is what he's doing. But if a thought form manifested in this house, what happened to the homeowner?
Scary questions. Should we want to know what the answer is?
I saw lights going out, but I didn't see any people. Did you?
I didn't see anyone. Gonzo?
Basically at the start of the video.
Oh.
Oh my god!
That's not good. There was absolutely something going on in the house.
And this guy just found it. So you better get the hell out of there, otherwise we're not... Oh, we're just gonna have that little text of, this tape was discovered in the middle of the woods.
I think he didn't get got because he was listening in on it from the basement. But he also didn't intervene, meaning like when this guy was documenting them, he didn't have any kind of weapon.
What can you combat them with?
I'd like to thank my
Oh hey, Max Headroom! Hello!
writers, my director,
Oh.
my friends.
Duke Nukem?
Are we implying Max Headroom wasn't an AI, but a thought form?
Oh, shit.
That would explain why he was so weird and uncanny.
Interrupt our current program at the request of the Massachusetts State Police.
Oh, another one to send in Massachusetts!
This is not a test.
Like fucking Eventide!
Broadcasting has been discontinued.
A lot of weird shit going on in Massachusetts right now.
Well, considering it's the home of Salem, where all the witch trials happen, it wouldn't be surprising.
No, not at all. Not at all.
At 3:34 a.m., Massachusetts State Police confirmed the presence of a potential group of active and unidentified home invaders who have targeted 49 residences since approximately 11:15 p.m. last night. The attacks appear to be random, spanning across the towns of North Adams, Cheshire, available to prevent yourself from being cornered. Additionally, residents are urged to arm themselves with a blunt object or firearm if available and licensed. Only resort to self-protection if a suspect has entered your home, poses an active threat to you or your family, and you are unable to escape safely. If you are currently away from home, we are urging you not to return home at this time. Shelter in place where you are. If you are currently not in a secure area or in a vehicle, immediately head to your closest 7-Mart. Each 7-Mart location is currently being used as a safe area and has police stationed for your protection. Remain in your secure area until the threat has been resolved. Police are currently unable to determine a physical description of any of the assailants involved in these attacks. It is strongly advised you do not open your home to anyone you do not intimately recognize. Do not attempt to search for or engage with any suspects. The suspects are considered armed and extremely dangerous. Do not leave your secure area unless necessary. This is for your safety. Law enforcement will be armed.
Question, what if the intruder did look like somebody you intimately recognize?
I do not recognize the bodies in the water.
There's
I
some
think
guy
hears it
listening
from
to
outside.
You can hear people screaming.
And the tone of the emergency broadcast. That certainly didn't sound human.
There's something moving around.
Something's
window,
fucking
buddy.
shit up. Fuck!
Oh my god!
He saw something he didn't want to see.
Something that we probably should have been warned of beforehand. Fuck me!
Crumbling. Torturing. Crumbling.
I had a feeling he was taking too long to close his window.
Shut when you think about it.
Well, given the nature of that, he ain't gonna be able to close that fucking window.
Yeah, his fingers are broke. Poor
Oh,
guy probably pooped himself.
I
Good
think I
lord.
just shot myself.
You good?
Tape 5, not here, not now, not anymore.
Oh, that's literally what it's called.
What the fuck? It just says that Ricky just skipped ahead. What the fuck?
I didn't do anything.
That was strange. Okay, let me cue it
Skip
up
back.
again.
Ricky created a Ricky thought form.
I'm manifesting. My chakras.
Call him on a payphone to let him know all the details as soon as we're done.
He's excited to be a dad, huh?
Oh, yes, he certainly is. We both can't wait to be parents.
Aw, and you said you've been together since high school, right?
Yep.
That's so sweet. And have you decided on a name for your baby boy yet?
Yep, we're going with Max.
Ooh, Max, huh? That's a nice, strong name.
Modern
me.
practitioners who call themselves tulpamancers use the term to refer to a type of willed imaginary friend, which practitioners consider to be sentient and relatively independent. Ah.
There he is. He's definitely a growing boy, that's
Oh
for
god,
sure.
I'm gonna hate if the gender
looking
reveal
really
party
good.
causes another California wildfire.
Exactly how much he's grown.
What if she imagined the baby?
So I'm wondering if they're even real.
It was so quick that we didn't notice, and our software nearly missed it. But here's one of two things that flashed up. And now, the other one.
What was that?
I don't know. I've never seen that before. Maybe something to do with the power.
Maybe it's that Chipotle you had.
Okay.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
This is a bit strange.
What? What's strange?
Nothing
I'm
to
gonna
worry about or anything.
pause right
Just having
here
some
and
fun
throw up a
dating all of
random ass
sudden.
anecdote.
Maybe the machine.
Because supposedly Dr. Phil had to deal with a quack similar, but not in a sense of there's actual like yeah, well, I don't even know how to describe it, but I'll throw the
Phantom
clip up and
pregnancy
edit.
just happened.
That there was a woman who believed she was pregnant. She was thinking she might be birthing Jesus. But Dr. Phil had one doctor from this other fucking daytime talk show that more specifically deals with medical studies and findings and all that stuff to prove that no, she is definitely not pregnant. probably is just a bean burrito that she has, but in her delusional mind, she's convinced that she's pregnant. Even though she showed barely much signs of any pregnancy that would have actually say, hey, yeah, you're about to carry a baby.
I just want to point out the baby was there in the womb, and then before it disappeared, if you guys will turn your attention to the open chat of the live recording room, that image appeared.
Throw it up
What?
in post.
That image also refers to thought forms.
That baby isn't real.
She imagined her baby.
But it manifested in something, an actual fucking, I forgot the term, help me.
Tulpa?
No. What you?
Chalupa?
No. The machine that helps you see if you have a baby or not and how it's progressing.
Ultrasound.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So for a moment there, the Tulpa had a physical manifestation, and then it ceased.
Yeah, and it was picked up on ultrasound, which means it is not restrained to this woman if something like a scientific machine was able to pick it up when it had a physical form.
Which is why the doctor thought that was strange or weird, because they saw a baby on the ultrasound. And then it just wasn't there.
Scary shit. Let's see how worse this gets.
Possibly.
Because the thumbnail,
It's just the baby for some reason.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if it's going to wind up flashing her or not, or if it'll gradually pull up her.
You know what?
I'm going to have to fucking go through this and see how many jump scares we're going to have to put up with.
I'll be right back.
No, don't spoil it.
Well, I'm going to have to. That way we don't shit our pants in the future.
I want to shit my pants.
Tiffany, 29, school teacher.
Something get her? I don't. Yes, so her baby just disappeared. I don't know. I saw a news article that was an obituary, so.
Yeah. This one's the longest of the two that I wanted to pick up. This one lasts about 9 minutes. Sleeping Dogs. We're in New York City now. And we got subtitles at least.
Countless men withered away and dying in pursuit of, leaving their towers of work behind, to be climbed by coming generations.
God, this land poetry session kind of sucks.
So we will at last reach the one God. And there, on his apex of infinite knowledge and power, we will approach and look him in the eye. As an equal.
Okay. White noise ain't no equal of mine.
User. Frank Porter. Please enter your credentials. Credential requirement bypassed by system administrator. Greetings, unknown user ID. Welcome to Simiodyne USA's virtual message assistant, for user. Project director, Frank Porter. Establishing custom telephone message settings. Sender, Paul Morelli, of.
Paul Morelli,
Construction and Mining Company. Dates of receipt ranging from
Date
March
range
24th, 1987
2004. Is that 8?
1987.
Okay, 87.
Playback of your messages.
And one's got a time and date error.
March 24th, 11:14 a.m.
Hey Frank, it's Paul Morelli. We ran into somewhat of an issue today. We came across these tunnels inside the mountain, pretty deep in, but well, this is gonna sound a little crazy, but he told me to call if anything strange came up, and I figured this qualifies. People have been here before. Some obviously man-made shit in there, like carvings and stone. This shit looks ancient, like real old.
Why do people keep buying the fucking bad shit? JVC has some good quality ones.
We're gonna just have to bust through it regardless. But I still wanted to make
But they're
you
so
aware.
much cheaper if you don't buy JVC.
I'll keep you in the loop. Thanks.
No.
Message 2. March 25th, 7:38 a.m.
Hey Frank, it's Paul. Just calling to tell you the day might be a bit slower than usual. Unfortunately, a number of the crew are sick as dogs. Not really sure what kind of stomach bugs going around or what, but we'll do our best to pick up slack. I'm calling in some guys who have a day off, so hopefully things will get a little closer to normal, you know? That being said, I don't know how the hell this happened, but the section of the tunnel here I caved in is clear. Tunnel's been wired up with a few lights, too. Wanted to see if maybe you sent someone in while we were off shift. Night crew said you didn't, but...
Damn, you're calling from the work site?
But a few of the guys said they'd seen something running around in the woods surrounding the site.
Oh yeah, he might be the foreman. He has an office
Or
phone.
whatever, but seeing all the ruckus we're making out here, you know? But they all insisted it was something else. Something like a real tall man.
Oh god, Slender Man.
Some environmentalist moron trying to cause some shit.
Or maybe the
Always watching.
interloper if you're invested in the Tempest Films universe.
For safety's sake, we're going to avoid the tunnel until I
Or
get back
Men in
from it.
Black.
Alright, bye now.
Message 3. March 25th, 4:56 p.m.
Hey Frank, it's Paul again. The guy you sent out to take photos just left, but well, he seemed totally fine when he got here, but we practically had to carry him back to his car when he was done.
Oh god, the photographer got fucked up.
Going around, but figured you should know. Also, we found some really old shit down there, Frank. Now, I ain't no historian, but we got a guy on the crew who used to do archaeology work or whatever, and I don't know. But I guess there's some old artifacts down there, like weapons, and trinkets, and whatever. I'll have him draft up a report for you and send it your way, because I feel like he'd be interested, and he can explain all this shit better than I could anyways. His name's Arnold Rivers. That's about it. Alright, bye.
Message 4. March 26th, 1:03 p.m.
Frank, something ain't right here. Crew's getting worse, more sick. I feel okay so far, but I don't know how long that's gonna last.
Tape is starting to get a little worse for the wear, just like our guy here.
Stalking around in the tree line. I swear it had a face. Anyways, just call me back as soon as you can, Frank.
Message 5. March 27th, 12:10 p.m.
All our food is rotten.
Is this something up with the photo?
Perfectly fine and stored.
What seems up with the photo?
Problems with the generator. Even if we lost power.
It kinda
it's the end of March.
looks like it's glitching here and there, but I don't see anything.
Left out in the heat for weeks. No idea what's
Wonder if the
going
photo's
on.
been changing, because I could have sworn he was smiling a while ago.
Message 6. March 27th, 4:02 p.m.
It's Paul. We saw it again. Something.
All this happened on the same day.
No? So over the course of a few days.
It's watching us, goddammit. It ain't no animal either. Who are you guys gonna put up those fancy hunting cameras and see if we can catch anything? Maybe locals fucking with us? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But yeah.
He's
Anyways,
panicking. Motion detected.
Message 7. Date and time unavailable. Message.
They put up some hunting cams.
Looking for a very tall man. Oh. Something brushed past.
Message 8. March 29th, 10:13 p.m.
Frank, it's Paul. Holy shit, well, a lot of the crew here is sick now, and they're sort of like unresponsive. We tried emergency contacts for them, but now they just keep ringing. The phones, they just kept ringing and ringing and ringing. Nobody picked up from any number we tried. Nobody picked up. No answer machines either. Made a call to the hospital, and same thing.
Looks like their manifestation just causes electronic interference.
The phones are fucked up, but the machine actually picked up.
Not a very powerful one.
chills going around. My skin, it feels tight. A lot of pressure behind my eyes. My teeth feel like they're humming, vibrating.
Paul's going insane.
I just started when we came across that tunnel. I feel like I need to figure out what's down there. I think whatever's down there could help my crew.
I don't think so, unless your help for the crew is euthanasia
What's gonna happen if I don't go down? So
by supernatural.
It's actually the exact opposite. Something's probably trying to compel him down there.
Oh no, looks like the meth's kicking in.
He's on pure adulterated Ohio.
Oh god.
Oh.
Interesting effect.
Some kind of tangible, like,
Message now.
translucent form.
March 30th, time unavailable.
Tape's gone completely shit.
That was Gonzo when I was late to this recording.
I was
Something
right.
happened.
The photo was being distorted.
Good God.
Something happened to this poor man.
This is the end of your messages.
Jump scare.
Oh god. What the hell was that?
There's something out there.
So let me replay from the start. And let's skip ahead to the first message. So we started smiling, right? On first message.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, and by that, his smile was already affected, even though I can't really get a good photo of it. There we go. Message 8.
It actually looks like he's frowning.
As if in the recording, I guess it just morphed this guy into, well, what ended up being, well, him at the end. Like it ended up like whatever was fucking with these crew members also fucked up his photo in the recording.
Somehow able to manipulate it.
Reflecting his untimely demise. Okay, how about we end with tape 7. And then we'll save part 2 for another time. Back to normal.
Authorities continue to investigate the recent crime wave that swept across northern Berkshire
News 13.
County, many of its residents in a state of anxiety and panic.
This one's shorter.
It was 2 weeks ago when the emergency broadcast system was engaged to warn residents to secure their homes due to the activity of a group of individuals.
Like how it's a
who had been
triangle with
targeting
an
and
eye.
breaking into people's homes. Authorities have since confirmed that the attacks were, in fact, part of an organized criminal effort and have been attributed to a local anti-American militia group operating out of western Massachusetts called... Police have made numerous arrests in connection to militia, and officials continue to release statements to assure the public that they are safe once again.
We've seen a lot of credible information over the past couple of weeks.
Mount Greylock. So that's why it's titled Greylock.
Efforts of law enforcement, life has been able to return back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal. To normal. To normal. To normal.
You wish it was.
It only gets worse from here, Charlie. Hey, look, there's the baby.
My God.
Yeah, that lady might be thankful. She might be thankful she didn't give birth to that.
What was that flash of it? Hold on. Okay, let's find that frame. There we go. Once a photograph The other one's clipping of an article. I'm going to throw it in here and read it out loud for editing. Photo caption, engaged couple Alex Marsh, 28, left, and Tiffany Crisaldi, 26, right, sit together as they discuss the baffling loss of their unborn son. And the second one has articles. Part of it has been obstructed. These events are only the tip of the iceberg, says Jim Melgren, a former police officer who is now working as a private investigator and hosts a radio show centered around government transparency and accountability. These are horrifying reports of people, healthy grown adults, becoming deformed, growing extra limbs, teeth growing out of their scalp, people developing severe mental conditions or even sicknesses doctors have never seen, and then it cuts off there.
My God.
I'm also going to take a look at the descriptions, because sometimes we find out there are some things in the descriptions that may reveal things. Oh, wait. Tape 5. Tape 5's description goes, do you know what they did up there? There are consequences. Tape 6, there came a red flash as it pitched from heaven. Corruption wrought truth 0707.
Yeah, there's like some weird stuff happening in this universe. We pushed up a little past our cutoff time, but I think we're okay.
Yeah, we'll call it here.